Well, good morning, everybody. Can you all hear me okay? So, our vow of the week has been sentient beings are numberless. I vow to save them. And I don't know about you, but when I think about the expansiveness of that vow, I just sort of like get drawn out. Was like, wow, all of those sentient beings out there and saving all of them. And it is a big vow. And if you were at Sesshin, I kind of talked a little bit about vow and repentance and how they relate to each other. And as bodhisattvas, we make these very big, expansive, impossible to accomplish vows. And that's one aspect of it. But the other aspect of it is the actions we take from moment to moment. So I remember, I think it was last fall, I was taking a hike and I was thinking, I'm going to really try my best to be in the moment. I want to make sure I make the most out of this. And then I tripped over a root. I laughed to myself and I just like kind of bowed for the lesson. But, I think when we get caught up with these big ideas, we can miss what's right in front of us. And I wanted to share a quote that Ryūman, who most of you have met, he sits with us sometimes in the mornings, told me about something he said Okamura Roshi mentioned once. And Okamura Roshi was talking about sangha. And the reason this particular quote came up in my conversation with Ryūman is we were kind of talking about balancing commitments to Zen Sangha, family, work. I'm sure all of you can sort of relate to that. And he said that Okamura said something about Sangha, which really grabbed him. He said that your Sangha is whomever needs you the most right now. Your Sangha is whomever needs you the most right now. And it sounds straightforward, but if you think about it, like every word almost in that sentence is a koan. If you turn it into a question, it is who? Who's that? Needs. What does it mean to need? And what are needs? Who needs me? Well, who am I? That's a koan that you can sit with forever. The most, by what metric? How do you determine? And right now, is that like right now? Or like the general state of affairs right now? It's a dynamic practice. So I wanted to just kind of offer that statement, maybe turning it around into a question as a way of practicing sentient beings are numberless. I vow to save them. Who needs me the most right now? If you're not sure, sitting with that question might be useful. And the answer will be the action you take. The answer is not like, oh, Shorei needs me most right now. Or, oh, I need me most right now. Like this morning, my answer to that question was I was walking Clancy, my dog, and as he likes to do, he tries to find unauthorized snacks on the side of the road, and he grabbed at a pizza crust. And my response to that question, who is my sangha, who needs me the most right now, was to jam my fingers in his mouth and pull out the pizza crust so he wouldn't get diarrhea. So, if you're getting stuck on sentient being, they're numberless, how do I see it? How do I do it? Maybe just come back to that question, who needs me the most right now? And, let go of big ideas about how you have to save everyone. Do what you can right now for whomever happens to be your sangha.